I don't understand, Alistair. You say that you've taken back the town from the Bloodseekers. But where is Valar?
I told you before, he left a while ago. We regained control well after he left.
But everyone was dead, no?
Not everyone. Let me explain. So, there you have it. It will be a long time before the wounds that Riverspring suffered will heal.
I'm happy that you were able to take back your seat. But Riverspring does not concern me right now. I want Valar. That scum killed them. Do you hear me, Alistair? He killed my family and laughed about it to my face.
Calm yourself, Mors.
Calm myself? I will skin that bastard. I'll tear out his guts and feed on them before his very eyes.
Flames, calm yourself. You're not the only one who has lost something. Valar killed my sister right in front of me. He killed my people. I want him dead as much as you do, but we must think straight or else we'll accomplish nothing.
Where is that bastard, Alistair? Answer me!
He left, looking for Jane. He went to lay siege to Castlewood in order to capture her.
What? How does he know she is there?
Valar threatened to kill my sister, Mors.
And you told him?
Valar was going to kill her. After Garwin's death, I couldn't bear the thought of losing Eliana.
And you thought he would spare her? You've become weak, Alistair. Weak and naive.
I had to try everything to save her.
It's too late for regrets. But I will not allow Valar to touch Jane. You must help me save her, right now.
I'm with you, Mors. But there's little time left. The baby is soon to be born. Once the child is born, who knows what Halden will do to the mother?
I don't think he will harm her. She's too valuable. But no matter what, we should take no risks. We'll save her before it comes to that.
And we'll use this opportunity to avenge ourselves, too.
Never fear, old brother. Valar and Halden have taken our families from the two of us. And we will take our vengeance together. I give you my word.
However, infiltrating Castlewood will not be easy.
My dog stayed with Jane when we fled the castle. I know he still lives. We will not have a problem tracking the girl once we find him again.
That is indeed useful. Very well. What do we know about Castlewood?
When I was there last, I saw the dungeons, the watchtower, and the castle itself. That is where they're holding Jane. The castle's external ramparts are high and easy to defend. Valar will need many men to get through its defenses.
You're right. Valar will concentrate on the gates using siege machines to weaken its defenses.
Especially since the fortress is built directly on the banks of the Blackwater. The river protects its sides.
Of course. There's our chance.
How so?
While at Castlewood, I noticed the tower which provides access to the cells is directly connected to the river by a floating bridge.
But that gate was built to resist attacks. There's almost no chance we could get through it.
It won't be a problem. While I escaped, I took the dungeon keys when Alexander had the watch. We'll enter the castle by that method. We won't find a better way.
We must find a simple boat, and a man who knows how to sail at night.
I know just the man. Let's go to the docks.
Lord Alistair, please wait. I beg you. The people of Riverspring need you. You must address them and organize a vigil. Even though the Crown doesn't recognize your title, the people already think of you as their new lord.
The people can wait, Harwin. I must leave immediately.
Leave? People were slaughtered and you want to leave? What are you thinking?
I must get to Castlewood and stop Halton's plans as soon as possible. The mad old man assassinated my father and Garwin, and now he's plotting against the Crown. We must stop him, for both Riverspring's and our sake.
And you plan on doing this alone?
No, Mors is coming with me.
It's madness, my lord. 2 against Halton and his troops? It's too dangerous.
It's a risk we have to take. We'll take advantage of Valar's attack on the castle to work in the shadows. It's our best chance. So, I must leave immediately.
Please be careful, Master Alistair. River Spring needs you.
Trust me, Harwin.
Here again?
Master Denyo, the town has endured even more since we last met. How are you managing?
The people are distressed by your half-brother seizing control of the town. But this sort of ordeal does swell the ranks before our very eyes.
That is some small comfort at least.
Of late, we have set about gathering people together to pray, and processions of red priests are receiving a kinder welcome.
It is a joy to hear it.
What's more, I wanted to seek your counsel. We managed to capture 2 Bloodseekers who were running wild in the town. I had thought to give them a choice between the stake or following the teachings of the Lord of Light. We might take advantage of the ceremony planned for the coming days, when the statues of the Seven are to be sacrificed.
Do it. These offerings should satisfy R'hllor. Let us hope he will give us the support we need.
Very well.
Lord Sarwick!
How fares the town, John?
As well as can be expected. Valar caused the people much grief, but the town is getting back on its feet.
Let us hope so.
My lord, the men we imprisoned during the rioting, they remain in the dungeons.
Interesting. I'll be sure to go and visit them. Might some of them be willing to join the Night's Watch?
Perhaps. If you would like, we can go and ask them that very question.
I would, yes. I am still a recruiter, and I intend to honor the role that the Lord Commander entrusted me with. You stay here, soldier. I will send you those who agree to take the Black. Have no fear. I will return to collect them before taking them to the wall with me.
You shan't have to trouble yourself with that. I can send a few men north with provisions and equipment for the Night's Watch. You helped me take back my town. I will help you in return. And my men will accompany your recruits, leaving you with your hands free.
Thank you, brother.
You are welcome, my friend. You may find men in the town streets ready to be enlisted. Some of them have lost so much.
Ah, finally. Someone presentable in this rat's nest.
I have no time for idling, friend. Forgive me.
I wasn't speaking to you, but to your pet bear accompanying you.
My name is Mors Westford. And if you dare to call me an animal again, you will not live to see another sunrise.
Yes, I'm sure. You know how to defend yourself, don't you, Mors?
Exactly.
So consider this a proposition to duel. Let's test out that pretty armor of yours.
If that's what it takes to get you to shut your mouth.
Some impressive moves. Although your guard is hardly orthodox.
I'm seeking men to become guardians of the wall, to join the Night's Watch. We have need of fighters like yourself.
You're certainly more of an instinctive fighter than conventional one, but I must admit that you're as worthy as you look. I will follow you to the north.
Perfect. A caravan will soon leave from River Spring for the north. Go see John. He will be able to tell you more. Prepare yourself for a long journey, and prepare for the cold. Once you're at the wall, ask to see the Lord Commander. Tell him that I sent you.
Agreed. And I hope to see you again before long, my Lord Bear.
That one is mad.
As are all those who join the Night's Watch.
Stop guard!
What is it?
You're a recruiter, aren't you? You're looking for soldiers for the Night's Watch?
Why? What do you want?
I want to be one. I want to go beyond the wall, to fight wildlings and giants.
I'm sorry, but it's forbidden for women to take the black. And believe me, there are good reasons for that.
But no one need know I'm a woman. I just have to remain discreet. Keep my helmet on. Hide me chest. Give me a chance, I beg of you.
What good reason is there for a woman to want to go to the wall, to live in such a desolate place?
Do you know the names of all the kings and queens of the Targaryen dynasty, sir?
No.
I do. Do you think that as a little girl, I wanted to fill my head with that sort of thing? And do you think, growing up in the mountains, with all the tales and legends my father told me, that I preferred the life of a lady squeezed into a corset, living with the dream of marrying a man just a little richer than myself? That's not for me.
You'd prefer to fight?
That's right! And I know how to fight. When you live with 6 younger brothers, it's always of use. Come at me, you'll see.
What?
Come on! Draw your sword! I'm not afraid, you know.
I do not fight with women. But that's not true of everyone up there. You'll have to watch yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Go and see John, the guard at the town's gates. He'll take you to the caravan preparing to leave for the wall. Once you're at Castle Black, ask to see the Lord Commander. Tell him I sent you.
What is it?
Some men are trying to kill me. I beg you, my lord, help me.
Calm yourself. Tell me, why would they want to kill you?
I borrowed coin from them, a lot of coin. But you have to understand, I lost my house during the massacre. I had to find a place to live. How was I to know these men were brigands? What could I do?
Come with me to the wall. These men will no longer trouble you, and you can leave this life behind you.
The wall? Will I be safe there?
Safer than here, yes.
No, we shall find these men and force them to leave you alone. Follow me, Mors.
For pity's sake, let me live.
Very well. You can live. But you'll live at the wall, and there you'll take your vows.
Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you.
Wait for me while I entrust him to John's care. It's done. We can go.
So, did you find the thugs?
You can sleep easier now. They won't trouble you again.
So it's well and truly over?
If you want my counsel, don't go borrowing coin from every odd free rider you run across.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Ah, Lord Alistair, it is a joy to see you again, safe and well. With the tragedy that befell this city, I feared the worst for you. River Spring is already sick, and if the last Lord Sarwick were to disappear as well, what would we do?
I am well. Do not worry. Could you take us down the Blackwater Rush in your small boat, Victor?
A trip along the river? No problem, my lord.
This will be no pleasure trip. We're going to Castlewood. The castle could be under siege when we arrive. We should expect a heavy battle.
We must get inside the castle. The Blackwater Rush leads into it, so we must float along the castle sides until we find the bridge leading to the prison.
But what if those besieging the castle see us? They'll kill us on sight.
Which is why they mustn't see us. We'll arrive at dawn. The morning mist will help us pass unnoticed.
Despite all that, Valar is far ahead of us.
Do not concern yourself with that. By taking the river, we'll make up for our delay. Castlewood should hold until we infiltrate the castle.
With respect, my lord, this plan of yours seems very risky.
We need you, Victor. Help us, and you will be handsomely rewarded.
If you put it like that, how can I refuse? I'll prepare the boat. Come and get me when you're ready to leave.
All is ready. Let's get aboard. We have no time to waste.
Very well. Castlewood is but an hour from here.
Very well. Let's rest a bit. We'll need our strength for what lies ahead.
As you wish, my lord. In the meantime, I'll prepare you a meal.
Good idea. Thank you for your help, Victor. Mors, you're not asleep.
I was thinking.
You're thinking about Jane, aren't you?
Yes. I realize that I'm ready to do anything to save her. That girl. It's been a long time.
What's been a long time?
It's been a long time since I wanted to protect someone like that. Since I felt I can be of so much use to someone. My years at the wall were filled with nothing but blood, steel and ice. But Jane makes me feel alive again. When I discovered my family's graves, she was there with me.
Your family. I'm truly sorry, Mors.
let's not talk of that again. What's done is done. Once we're finished with Valar, I'll make sure Jane takes a boat to the Free Cities and has enough coin for her and her child.
You would not leave with her?
No. My duty is to the wall. That's where I belong.
I see.
There's something else we need to talk about, Alistair. And I need you to answer me straight. When I was dueling with Valar, I was winning. When suddenly everything turned black.
I was expecting that question. I cannot explain what happened, Mors. It seemed like a shadow.
It wasn't human in any case.
When I returned from Braavos, Harwin told me that Valar was thrown out of the Citadel. He probably learned to summon dark forces there.
None of that seems real.
And that's not all. You were dead, Mors. That shadow had killed you. When we took back Riverspring, I came looking for you. As is the custom for Red Priests, I went to your body to pay my last respects. You seemed so at peace. I backed away. And just then, you rose.
But how in the names of the gods could that happen? I felt a sword pierce my body. I still feel the chill of the blade in the hollow of my chest. The pain took all the strength from my body, and I felt my life slip away with nothing I could do to stop it.
I thought you were dead as well. I believe it was the ritual of the last kiss that brought you back to life.
Impossible. Since when do you possess such powers?
I didn't have them until now. I'd practiced the ritual countless times, even on my father, but no one ever came back to life before.
So, why me?
I don't know. I cannot say for sure, but it seems that R'hllor may have rewarded my devotion by giving me his strength. It's as if my powers came to me through his will. Magic is everywhere, and the light that shines my path is ever increasing.
Well, I'm alive thanks to you. However, something's not right.
What is it? What do you feel?
That's just it. I no longer feel anything. I'm alive, although my chest still bears the wound that slew me. And everything is different.
Mors, I'm sorry, but I don't have the answers to your questions. All I can say is that R'hllor gave you his flame, the flame of life. I don't know how long it will last, but what matters now is what you'll do with the time you have left.
That's easy. I want to save Jane and kill that bloody Valar.
It's just as I thought. R'hllor, light my heart with your light. Thank you for allowing me to bring my friend back to life. But I'm asking you to help me once again. Help me find the answers to my questions. Mors treats the Targaryen girl like his own daughter. I cannot tell him what the Queen wants me to do. But if I don't bring the girl to the crown, that unholy Valar will get Riverspring. R'hllor, I beg you, guide me through the darkness that shrouds my path. I must decide the path to take.
Well, dawn will soon be upon us. We ought to go.
Yes, let's go.
Very well, my lord. I thought we'd never make it. It's a miracle.
As expected. The troops have their eyes only on the fighting and missed our shadows on the river.
Victor, stay here and await our return. You must be ready to leave at any moment.
Here? But what if a guard arrives?
For the moment, there's nothing to fear. The attack will keep the castle's soldiers busy. No one will come through here.
Hurry! Let's go in now!
Calm yourself, Mors. Caution is our best ally here. The more discreet we are, the easier it will be to get to Jane. Isn't that your dog? How did he find us?
He must have followed my scent. The dog knows Jane's scent well. We should be able to pick up her trail easily.
What the? Seven hells! Intruders! I must tell Sir Ethan!
Flame and Shadow. We must get him before he...
It's done. He won't be going anywhere.
Well done, Moors.
was that?
A catapult. They're bombarding Castlewood.
Seven hells. I hope the walls hold out. Jane! I'm getting you out of here.
As long as I live, the girl will not leave here. I don't know how you and your heretic friend made it this far. You've been remarkably discreet, but your little adventure ends here.
Mars! What's wrong?
All is well, Jane.
But those wounds!
Nothing you ought to trouble yourself with. I'm here for you.
You cursed.
Not to worry. I'll make sure you're not alone in hell for long. Your lord will be joining you soon. We must go. Can you walk?
I can try. But Mars, my baby is coming. I'm in labor. My water broke just before you arrived. I'm to give birth at any moment.
So we must hurry. If this child is born inside this castle, we don't stand a chance. Halton!
So, these are the intruders who dare to attack my guards in the very heart of my castle. I should have known you were behind this. Valar's men could never have got so far within these walls.
You're just in time to reap all that you have sown. What I've done to your torturers is nothing compared to what I have planned for you.
Are you trying to impress me? There are only 2 of you, and I have an entire army. Alistair, stop this foolishness. It's not too late to join me.
You fool. You won't be so arrogant once Valar has razed your stronghold to the ground.
That won't happen, my friend. This fortress was built to withstand much stronger attacks. When I was made a lord after the rebellion, I had the fortress strengthened to withstand major attacks. I raised the walls, reinforced them, and improved the armaments that line them. No man can take this castle.
Stupid arrogance from a blind old man. You've already lost this battle.
No. As long as I command the defenses, Valar will not take so much as a single stone. I've been preparing for this for a long time.
You think you can control everything? You think you can foresee all the consequences of your actions? Just like you planned to kill me when you were done with me? This time things will not go as you planned.
You know, it's not too late for you to stop this idiocy. Honestly, I would prefer to have you on my side, Alistair. Together, we could do great things. Everything I have done, I did for the realm. This concerns more than just your family or mine. The fate of Westeros is at stake. We live in a world of chaos, ruled by reckless fools who would rather condemn than understand. It took my brother's execution after Robert's rebellion to make me realize it. His only crime was wanting to protect his people by refusing to take sides with the enemies of the Targaryens.
You're not the only one to have lost something, scum. Your crimes are unforgivable.
I'm not trying to justify anything, Sir Westford. But when my brother was executed, I decided it was time for a change. I considered every possibility, every issue. I tried to meet with people. That's when I met your father, Alistair. And other lords who were equally disgusted with the greedy political games. Most people divide the world into 2 factions, the good and the bad. I chose to remain in the middle, where knowledge lies.
Is that why you tortured me? In the name of knowledge?
I had no choice. I couldn't allow a spy in my midst. I had to find out what you knew. Call it what you wish. I am only being pragmatic. Look at past events, and you'll note that it's the conquerors who write history, regardless of how they go about it. I studied the history of the realm, and came to realize that it is currently in its darkest era. But I could do nothing alone. Believe me. Had sacrificing my life been enough to remove the usurper from the throne of the Seven Kingdoms, I would be long dead now. But I knew that even if Robert were dead, another tyrant would take his place. My death would have been for naught. Everything would have continued as before. The corruption, the wars, the poverty. No. I needed to sow a powerful seed and reap the fruit myself. But how? By starting another great war. As if what we suffered 15 years ago was not enough. Eris the Mad may have tainted the Targaryen name, but for the people of the Seven Kingdoms, this was no more than a stain on the dragon's otherwise glorious history. If I can offer the people an heir from the dragon bloodline, they will take my side, and many lords will do the same. The child is heir to both the Targaryen and the Baratheon lines, and would be true ruler. The kingdom will enjoy a golden age like it has never known, and the snakes of King's Landing will get what they deserve. Whether my actions are deemed vile or inhumane will be of no consequence.
No one is falling for your tricks. You're only interested in power. The only reason you want her child on the throne is so you can pull his strings and control the throne through him. You're no better than the tyrants you denounce. My father saw through your words too.
Your father? The day he turned on me was the day I lost a brother. Believe me, had there been another way, he would be alive today. But he was too narrow-minded.
No, he simply understood that people deserve more than a kingdom built upon the corpses of the innocent.
So it shall be. Like father, like son. It is useless to continue this discussion. Very well. We've wasted enough time. Give me Jane, and maybe I'll allow you to leave here alive.
Come and get her then.
Take care of them. But don't kill the girl.
Mors! Alistair! There are too many of them! Get inside, quick! Hold the door. If they break it down, all is lost.
I can do it alone. Alistair, find a way out of this wasp's nest.
I'll see what I can do. Flame and fire!
Find something! The door won't hold for long!
I found it!
It's about time.
Hurry, let's go!
I've jammed the lock.
Good. That will buy us some time.
I will take a look at what awaits us ahead. You stay here.
Be watchful, Alistair.
Mors, I fear for my baby.
All is well. I won't let Halton or Valar near it. When we get out of here, I'll arrange passage for you and the baby by boat to the Free Cities. I promise. Alistair, how does it look?
It seems like the battle isn't going as Halton expected. The ramparts are coming down.
Bloody hell, there's not a moment to lose. Whatever it takes, we must reach the bridge. To hell with caution.
We need wildfire for the east rampart.
Too late! It's already in enemy hands!
Impossible!
What's happening?
The baby is coming.
Not now, Jane. Try to calm yourself. Catch your breath.
The courtyard gate has been breached. They're inside the walls.
It's over. But the baby's coming. I can feel it.
Finally, I have you.
You should have let us go. I can finish my business with you now.
You damned insects! The castle may be lost, but it's not over for me yet. All I need is Jane, and I can go.
Never! I'd rather die!
You have no choice in the matter, woman. Guards, take her! Sir Desmond, kill the vermin!
I'm sorry, Alistair. I know I helped you in King's Landing, but Lord Halton is still my only master.
Helped? Don't make me laugh. I know you're the one who put Gawain's medallion in the cellar. I know about the fake corpse. My brother told me all. Come here, Sworn Sword. The time has come for you to pay for all those lies.
Lord Halton! The enemy is breaching our gates! Our men are fighting to the end, but they can only delay the inevitable. We must leave.
I won't leave without Jane. There's still time. Take care of these two nuisances, and grab the girl.
When I'm finished with your underlings, I'm coming for you, Halton.
This wasn't the way things were supposed to turn out. You'll pay for this. You won't leave here alive.
What is this devilry?
7 hells! Witchcraft! Have this demon slain! Stop! No! No!
Moors, this shadow is not meant for us. This is our chance.
Come on!
No, I can't go on. The baby's coming.
Impossible. Not now.
Jane.
The gate won't hold.
I have him.
Quickly! Come on!
Alistair, take the child and head for the boat. I'll take care of Jane.
I will let Victor know. Hurry!
Hurry, Jane. You're almost there.
Mort. But I killed him.
Bloody hell!
I don't understand how you're still alive. But this woman is mine.
I'm truly sorry, Mons.
Jane, what in the hells are you doing?
He doesn't know I've had the baby. If he kills me now, he'll think it's all over, and my child will be safe. Please, Mors, make sure the baby has a good life.
No!
It's me that you want. Very well, come and get me, you bastard.
This time I've got you, whore.
No!
It's over.
No! 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 No!
Mors!
You'll pay for this. No army in the world will protect you from what I will do to you.
Go on, run. River Spring is mine, now that I have your whore's head. I'll be coming for yours next.
We must leave.
No. Wait. Moors, where's the girl? Come, Victor. We must leave.
My lord, you've hardly said a word since we left Castlewood.
I don't feel like talking.
That woman friend you came for, did you save her?
No. She's dead, Victor. We failed. And we were so close.
But the child we're bringing back is alive and well, isn't he?
Yes. There's the child. Leave me, Victor. I must talk with Moors.
As you wish, my lord.
Mors.
Curse that Valar! His shadows rob us of our revenge, and he killed Jane. She died before my eyes. She sacrificed herself to save her child.
I share your grief, my friend. We did our best. You cannot blame yourself.
No, it wasn't enough. Otherwise, she would be here with us. I no longer have a choice. I must take care of her child.
Speaking of the child, how is it?
He's sleeping. You do know it's a boy.
When we return to Riverspring, I'll hand the child over to Maester Harwin.
I would prefer to have him stay with me.
Mors, we don't know if the child is well. If it was a difficult delivery, a Maester should examine him.
You're probably right.
Never fear, my friend. You can stay with him as long as you like.
Very well. Until we find a better solution, I imagine your Maester will do.
Master Alistair, you are safe. When I received news of Castlewood, I feared the worst. According to Maester Martin, Valar razed the castle, and Lord Halton is dead. Some are even talking about magic. Tell me.
All this is true. Halton was killed by a shadow that appeared out of nowhere by Valar's command. He'll no longer be a threat to Riverspring. This time, the shadow did not come for us. However, we failed to save the life of the child's mother.
Can I take a look at him?
Care for him as you would your own son.
His mother is dead. She was assassinated by Valar. He must be on his way to King's Landing to collect his reward. If we don't quickly waylay him, the Queen will give him Riverspring.
Whether he be at King's Landing or elsewhere, I'll kill him. No matter what it takes.
King's Landing? Well, there's something I must tell you. Our king is dead. The city is in mourning.
First it was Jon Arryn, and now Robert Baratheon.
That man was a giant among men. I doubt his death was due to natural causes.
From what I know, I imagine he was murdered, like his hand.
The people talk of a hunting accident. He died the night you left for Castlewood. Queen Cersei will act as regent in his stead. However, Eddard Stark, the new king's hand, has opposed her. Ever since, the Lannisters are readying for war.
So, the Redcloaks will be there.
Indeed, they have been seen in the city, seeking out and killing men of House Stark who had come from the north with Lord Eddard. You cannot go there, my lords. The entire city will be under watch. Going there now would be suicide.
No, this is our chance to kill Valar. We can use the unstable situation to cut the head off the snake.
You may be right, but I agree with Mors. We should take advantage of the chaos this struggle for power has created. We can take down Valar before the Queen makes him a lord.
Master Alistair, I beg you.
Never fear, Maester. It's no worse than what we did during the rebellion.
At the time, our enemies referred to us as the double-edged sword. Let's show them that our blade is still sharp.
Agreed. Neither the Gold Cloaks nor the Bloodseekers can stop us from killing that piece of shit.
Just like the old days. Unpredictable and deadly. But what are we gonna do with the child?
The boy will not be safe in Westeros. I would send him to the Free Cities, like I promised Jane.
I know who could help you then. We'll find him in King's Landing.
Who do you speak of?
Lord Varys. He's the only one capable of getting the child to safety.
The Spider? I don't trust him.
Had he not helped me, I would be dead now, Mors. He's on our side. For reasons unbeknownst to me, he wants Valar dead as well. Believe me, my friend, he's our best ally now.
Perhaps. But if we take the child with us, he will hinder us.
That's true. Valar will have probably warned the City Watch to be on the lookout for us. Listen, I think it's best if the child travels to King's Landing with Harwin. If they take a different route, they'll attract less attention than us. Valar has surely put a price on our heads.
Can you do that for us, Maester? Can you take the child to the city?
We'd be taking many more risks, but yes, of course. I'm determined to help you save River Spring.
Once inside the walls, we can meet behind Jeremy the Potter's workshop. Do you know who I'm talking about, Maester Harwin?
Yes, I understand. It is indeed a safe haven, far from inquisitive eyes.
Does this plan work for you, Mors?
The plan seems cautious enough. If something should go wrong, my dog can always pick up their scent. Watch over this child as you would your own life, Meister. And if we don't make it, it is up to you to take the child to the free cities.
Very well, Sir Westford.
So the matter is settled. Time for Valar to pay.
One moment. I must warn you about Valar. I've made some queries about him after what happened at the duel. Your half-brother has mastered a form of dark magic that can summon shadows. It is a forbidden and deadly art.
We suspected that. What have you learned exactly?
Alas, I was only able to uncover fragments of information. All that we know, we learned from an order of sorcerers from Oshai by the Shadow. It seems that these shadows can only follow simple orders, such as killing a specific target. Apparently, these shadows have the ability to pass through walls, but it is possible to stop them from carrying out their missions.
That would explain what happened to Halton. Valar's shadow was able to penetrate the fortress's defenses. What else have you learned?
They said that one pays for this type of sorcery with one's blood. Each time the spellcaster uses this kind of magic, he must pay for it in one way or another.
That explains why he seemed weaker at the Halton stronghold. He was stronger when he dueled me.
That is good to hear, because it means that he cannot summon too many of these shadows. We must still be careful.
Shadows or not, Valar will die by my sword. I won't fall for his magic tricks a second time.
But we won't succeed if we don't know our enemy.
The only thing we need to know is how to kill these shadows. The rest is of little importance.
That is the problem. It's said that the shadows have no substance.
If that's so, then we will die. We'll see soon enough how true these stories are.
I'll just slit the swine's throat. I almost had him in the duel. It matters not if I lose my life afterwards to his witchcraft.
Very well. I think we've covered everything. We'll leave tomorrow at dawn. There's no going back now.
One last thing, my lords. During our absence, a raven came with a message for Sir Westford.
A raven? Who could be trying to find me?
The message bears a black seal. The Night's Watch probably heard that you were here with us.